Graham, how do you consider that performance and point?
It was very similar to Tranmere, very similar to the Tranmere game where I think we were the dominant team, we were the better team. Obviously, they've come, as you've seen at the end. They were celebrating at the end, and that will give that'll give you a mark of how we're thought of and how we're looked upon in this division. So it was like we said during the week, we knew that. I think I said it pre-match. It was always going to be a tough, stodgy affair. They actually changed their shape, very similar to Tranmere did as well, to nullify us. They went man for man. They killed the game, and you could see late on there was probably one team only. There was only going to be one team to win that game. We've hit the post, we've hit the bar, we've had the better chances, obviously, but I think we've laid a ghost to rest because over the last week or two, the last couple of weeks, we've maybe leaked one or two goals, made one or two errors, and that, no matter whether we like it or not, that would be playing on players' minds. And I think one or two of them they looked a tad nervy, but they've come through it and they've got themselves a clean sheet, and we created some opportunities on another day to go in the net.
Do you feel therefore you did enough to win it?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I think they'll agree. But let's pat Stevenage on the back as well, because I thought they were bodies on the line. They got 8-9 men behind the ball. They filled the goal. They challenged for everything. We still created. We still got down the sides, and we had a couple of chances. Probably spent a little bit too much time in centre halves with the ball, but that's the brand of football we're trying to play. We're trying to bring a different brand to the football club. Early stages, yes, but my three centre halves were probably on the ball too much. And I do try and encourage them to maybe step out and play and pick a pass. But when you step out and try and you see a wall of red and white jerseys and there's not much space to run in behind, you then obviously have to find a different way, and that was probably the last 20 minutes with Andy Cook.
Were you satisfied with that performance on the whole then?
I wouldn't say satisfied. No, we want to win. We want to win football games. Yes, we want to win. But given where we were, where we've come from, given the last couple of weeks, the circumstances surrounding us, we've laid a little ghost to rest, and we've shown we can hang on. We can keep clean sheets. We've shown we don't necessarily concede late goals, and we don't make errors at the back. It gives us a platform. It gives us something to build on, leading into Bradford next week.
We are still in the very early stages of this campaign. How far off are this team right now to where you want them to be?
Well, without being sarcastic or funny, we're probably about 7-8 points off, and they're them magic moments that we keep talking about. We should have, we could have, and definitely it was in our hands over the last couple of weeks. We've let one or two crazy moments. We've had one or two daft scenarios that we didn't manage and we didn't do well. And go on, and I'll be honest, for a small little percentage of the last 5-10 minutes, I thought, here we go again, and I did think that to be honest. But the lads dispelled that. The lads put that to bed, and hopefully now we can dispel the ghosts that as a player they do run around in your head. They do run around your head. Oh, here we go. We're going to concede them, and we didn't today. We got rid of that. Hopefully we got rid of that tag, and hopefully we can maybe push ourselves on from here.
What about in terms of performance levels?
I thought it was difficult. It was difficult, obviously, with the conditions, the pitch, and it's very, very difficult when you're trying to break a red wall down, when you're trying to break 8-9 players down. That's difficult. Again, you'll turn around and you'll say, geez, the ball goes in the net there in the first half. You're looking at a totally different game. But as long as it was 0-0, you always had Stevenage always had something to hang on to. You can see by the levels of their celebration at the end. And whether we like it or not, Mansfield Town is. I said it to the players in the dressing room. Teams will come here. They'll change the tactics. They'll bank up. They'll consider coming away from here with a point. They'll consider that a very good performance, a very good result. And that's where we are at this moment in time. And that's what teams look upon us as. They look upon us as a decent team, as a real threat. And they have to change they have to change shape and tactics to play against us. So. But yes, I would like to win. I would like to be able to pick the whole place up, because there has been a little bit of where the players are sensing, I sense it, we all sense it, and maybe rightly, maybe wrongly, who knows. There's been a little bit of negativity around, over the last couple of weeks. So we hopefully we can go into Bradford. One or two will pick up a little bit of confidence from that, I would have thought. But yes, I would like to be winning those type of games. The close, tight encounters. I'd like to have those magic moments go for us, where over the last couple of weeks they haven't.
How's Stephen McLaughlin? He had to come off.
Yeah, he did. He's obviously got a knee in the ribs. Now we don't know how serious it is, but he was really struggling. We wanted to give him another chance in the second half, so he went out. He didn't last too long. But look, that's where we are. We're stuttering and stumbling. We're getting players. We're trying to get players up to speed with fitness levels, and then obviously that happens. We're trying to get Nicky really up to speed, fitness as well. So we're still in the infancy. But I just wish we had all been together from the off, to be quite honest. And from a frustrating point of view, myself, and not having a number of players who had set out at the start of the season to have in my team and to have it very much part of me starting 11, probably 3 or 4 players we don't have. So yeah, we'll have to maybe look and maybe address in 1 or 2 areas of the team at this moment in time, because we're very light on numbers.
Yeah, transfer window shuts next Friday. Will you therefore, from what you've just said, delve into it?
I think we have to. Yeah, I think we have to, because we're very light. We'll obviously look to improve 1 or 2 areas of the pitch. We'll obviously look to add to numbers. I don't know off the top of my head. I think I'm looking at 15, 16 senior pros. The 2 young kids in Ty Sinclair and Ali Smith have done brilliantly to hang on. But I think looking at the trophy, the games in the trophy the other night at Lincoln, I do think we do need 1 or 2 reinforcements. But like I say, it's something we're looking at, and it's something we're looking into.
Which areas in particular?
Well, there's no particular area. Again, I'll have to go in and have a little look as to how Ollie Clark is, how Steve McLaughlin is. So you would certainly be looking for something in around the midfield or the attacking area of the pitch. We are light in certainly in midfield for sure. So that could be an area that needs looking at and addressing. I thought Percy done ever so well today for his for where he is and where he's come from, fitness levels as well. He looks strong. So, but yeah, Percy's not going to play 45, 50 games for us this season. We know that we're not naive enough to think that. So that the area in midfield would be, to answer your question. Yeah, the area of midfield would need addressing.
Thanks, Graham.
Brilliant.